Hello my dear students and welcome to today's class. The topic for the day is light, as you can see on your screens also. So children, what is light? First of all, light is a form of energy. Okay, it is a form of energy which makes anything visible. In case there is no light right now, you won't be able to see me. It is just due to the light that you can see me. Fine children, so let's start the topic. As you can see on your screens also, the only source of light during the day is sun. Okay, sun is a luminous object because it is giving out its own light. Okay, so we'll be starting with the light now. You can see on your screens also. Just a minute. Okay. See children, light is a form of energy. Objects that emit light of their own are called luminous objects. Okay, light is a form of energy which makes anything visible. Okay, and the things which emit their own light are called luminous objects, like I told you just now about sun. And on the other hand, the things which do not emit light on their own are called non-luminous objects, like a pen in my hand. Okay, the book which you have, these are all non-luminous objects because they are not emitting light of their own. So, sun is a natural source of light. Examples of other sources of light are candle, bulb and tube light. Right now I am standing under a tube light and you are able to see me. In case the light is turned off, you won't be able to see me, children. So, objects that do not produce light of their own are called non-luminous objects. Example of non-luminous objects are book, pen, shoes and bed. There are so many things around you which do not emit the light of their own. So, they are called non-luminous objects. Fine. Now, move to the next page. Okay. We are moving to the next page now. Okay. Can you all see on your screens? Why is it that we are able to see under the light only? Okay. Why is it so? See, we see luminous objects because the light they emit, they enter our eyes. The light falls on the retina of our eyes and passes to the brain. The brain interprets this message and an image is formed. This is how we see luminous objects. How are we able to see? What is happening? The light is falling on the object, and what is happening? It is reflecting back, and when it is reflected back, it enters our eye, and from our eye it is sent to the brain, and now the brain says, okay, things are ready, now you can see. So this is the way we are able to see the objects. Now the next topic is rectilinear propagation of light. See this word rectilinear. In this word you will find a word line. Okay, children, the light always travels in a straight line. The light always travels in a straight line. See, the phenomena of light traveling in a straight line while passing through a transparent medium or vacuum is called rectilinear propagation of light. Fine children, make it very clear that in your brain that the light always traveling in a straight line. Fine children. Now, how is shadow formed? How is shadow formed? Okay. You have observed how light travels in a straight line. Now hold a torch in your hand in such a way that its light fall on the walls of in front of you. Ask a friend to stand between the wall and the torch. Observe carefully. Do you see a dark patch on the wall? This is the shadow formed due to an opaque object blocking the path of the light. See children, how is a shadow formed? Whenever any object comes in between the source of the light, okay, it blocks, then a shadow is formed. Okay, shadow is a dark portion which you can see. Okay, now next topic is reflection of light. This is very important. Things should be very clear to you. Okay, the phenomena in which the ray of light falling on the surface bounces back to the medium from where it is called a reflection. Let us take an example to explain reflection. Suppose a ray of light falls on a surface. This is a surface xy. Okay, as you can see on your screens also, this is a surface xy. Okay, let us xy represent the surface of the plane mirror. Okay, we are talking about the plane mirror over here. The ray of light that comes from an object falls on the surface of the plane mirror to be reflected is called the incident ray. Now what is happening? The light is falling here. You can see the light is falling over here, and when the light falls on the object, that point it is forming a, that point is called incident ray. The point at which the incident ray falls on the plane mirror is called the point of incidence. The normal is an imaginary line that is perpendicular to the surface of the plane mirror. The angle between the incident ray and the normal ray is called the angle of incidence. Children, you can see how do we see light. I told you whenever the light falls on the object, what is happening? It is sending, it is reflecting back. Some rays are reflected back. Okay. So, see, you can see in this diagram also, incident ray is there. Now this is the reflected ray. You can see this is the reflected ray. It is reflected back. Okay. Now what is happening? This is angle of incidence and this is angle of reflection. Okay. And in between you will find the normal rays there. Okay. So, you all can see on your screens now. Okay. See, when the incident ray hits the surface, it gets reflected. This ray that bounces from the surface of the plane mirror is called the reflected ray. The angle between the reflected ray and the normal ray is called the angle of reflection. Okay. And the diagram which I just now explained you, it is very easy. You should be able to learn it. Draw, practice and learn. Okay. Now, this is an activity to show reflection by plane mirror. This is very easy. You can just read out on your own. There is nothing much to explain in this. Now comes real and virtual image. Okay, that is very important. What is real and what is virtual image? Okay. Now, if I talk about real image, when rays of light starting from a source of light are reflected from a smooth polished surface, is such that they actually meet on the screen, then the image formed is real. Okay. Whenever the rays of light, they are falling on any object and they actually meet on the screen, that time it is called a real image. These images can be taken on the screen and are inverted. Okay. They are usually formed on the same side of the mirror where the object is kept. On the other hand, the opposite of it is virtual image. Okay, it is not meeting actually, but here, if the rays that after reflection appear to meet at some other point, we do not know the point, but they may appear. Okay, but cannot meet on a screen, then the image is considered as virtual image. This image cannot be taken on screen and eventually and usually erect. See, upright, I told you the image is upright, inverted, and here the image formed is upright. Okay, and it is usually erect. It is formed behind the mirror and is an imaginary image. Real में होता है and virtual में क्या होता है? It is just a imaginary. Okay, it's not necessary that the image should be formed on the same side where the object is placed on the mirror. Okay, fine children. Now, types of reflection. Another topic is types of reflection. Can you all see on your screen? I am zooming it so that the things are more clear to you. Okay. Types of reflection. Some surfaces are smooth and some surfaces are rough. Okay. Some surfaces, surface क्या होता है? The area where the light falls. Okay. Sometimes it is smooth and sometimes it is rough. Okay. Hence, the image formed by these surfaces are different. This is because reflection on light depends on the smoothness of the reflecting surface. If the surface on which a beam of light falls from an object is smooth and highly polished, it reflects light in one direction. The beam of light reflected is parallel in one direction. This is called regular reflection. And on the other hand, see, when the surface, it's plain, it's smooth, whenever this reflection is there, it would be regular reflection. And on the other hand, if the surface, see, you can see here, all the surfaces all uneven, it's not smooth. What is happening? The ray of reflection, okay, it is not regular here, okay, it is not regular here, it is diffuse. If the reflecting surface is rough, it does not reflect light, but the beam of light reflected travels in all directions. This is how diffuse reflection, or hence the image formed is blurred and not clear. Okay, in case the surface is not smooth, the image form won't be clear. Fine, children? This is one more activity which you can just go through. In this activity, they have told you how to observe reflection from different surfaces. Okay. Now, I tell you about multiple reflection. Okay. So, children, let's talk about multiple reflections. What is multiple? Multiple means many. Okay. At the same time, you are getting many reflections. See, you must have gone to a salon to get your haircut. What do you see? Once your haircut is done, the barber who was cutting your hair, he holds the mirror at the back side of you, and you can see how your haircut is being done. So that time, how many images are formed? 3. 1, the mirror you are looking at, you can see yourself the front side. The back side is at the back side you can see the hair you got cut, and again on the front side you can see the back of the mirror. Okay, so the number of reflections depend upon how the mirror is folded. In case it is folded at 90 degrees, you can have 3 images, but as we keep on decreasing, okay, if we keep on decreasing the angle, the number of reflections found will be many. Okay, so we know that when we stand in front of the mirror, the number of image formed is 1. This is because the number of reflecting surface, that is the mirror, is also 1. What happens if you use 2 mirrors? This is very common when you are out for shopping. Most of the shops where you buy clothes have mirrors on both the walls, such that you are standing between 2 mirrors. How many images do you think will be formed? Many of you will think if one mirror forms 1 image, then 2 mirrors will form 2 images. This is not true, as I told you just now. So, I told you just now the 2 mirrors at an angle of 90 degrees will show you 3 images. Okay, just now I gave you an example of the barber shop. Okay, so we can conclude with this. The number of images formed is 3 because the angle at which the 2 mirrors at 90 degrees. As you decrease the angle, the number of images formed will increase. Just now as I told you, in case the mirror is kept at 90 degrees and what you do now, you are going to decrease. Okay, so once you place the mirror here, that way, the number of images formed will be increasing. Fine, children? So, now we'll move to the next topic. Image formed by a plane mirror. Can you all see on your screens also? Okay. A plane smooth surface that reflects light to form a clear image is called a plane mirror. Okay. A plane smooth surface that reflects light to form a clear image is called a plane mirror. This is very simple. Now, how we are going to tell the size of the image formed? Okay, how can we tell? Hold a pen in one hand and an eraser in another. Now stand in front of the mirror. Now look at the image of the pen. Does the pen look bigger or smaller? The pen appears to be the same size as it is. Now look at the eraser. Does the eraser appear to be bigger than the book? No, the image of the eraser is also the same size as the object. This proves that images formed by the plane mirror of the same size as that of the object. Okay, when you look yourself in the mirror, we are using a plane mirror to look after. Okay, we do not see the size of the object is increased or decreased. It always remains the same. Fine, children? So the size of the image in the plane mirror does not change at all. Whatever is the size of the object, you will see the same size in the mirror also. Fine, children? So students, now I would tell you about upright image. Okay, what is upright? Upright means this way. Okay, Now, if you see yourself in a plane mirror, you will find it in upright position. Upright means जैसे आप हो, you will see the exactly the same way. Okay, your face is up. If your face is up, you will see the face up only. It won't go down. Okay, that is upright image. In a plane mirror, upright images form. Okay. Now, when you look at the mirror, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself upside down? No. We see ourselves upright. This proves that the image formed by the plane mirror are upright images and do not inverted images. Inverted means downside. Okay. Whenever we are looking ourselves in a plane mirror, we found us of the exactly the same size and our image formed is also in upright position. Okay. Now the distance of the image form. Okay. The distance of the image form. In case we are looking ourselves in a plane mirror which you have in your homes and all. Okay. If you are standing close to it, you will appear close. Okay. In case you are moving far from the mirror, your image form will be also moving far away. Okay. Now stand in front of the mirror. Now come close to the mirror such that your face is touching it. Look at the image formed in the mirror. What does the image show? Does it show that you still stand normally in front of the mirror? The image formed in the mirror is also too close. In case I move back, okay, if I am looking on the in the plane mirror, okay, and I move back, what will happen? The image form will also be moving back. If I am coming closer, the image form will also be coming closer. Fine, children. Now we'll talk about lateral inversion. This is very beautiful example over here, which have been described over here. Have you seen an ambulance on the road? How does the word ambulance written? It is difficult to read at first. Okay. I'm zooming it so that things are more visible. I hope now it is okay. Okay. Just hold on. Is it fine now? So, do you know why it is written in this manner? Let us take an example of this also now. As you are in your car and an ambulance is behind your car. The image of the ambulance is formed on the rear view of the mirror. In the image, the word ambulance appears to be correct manner. It is easier to read. Why are they in lateral manner? Because when you are in the car and the road, on the road also, the ambulance is going to run on the road only. Okay, and whenever any ambulance come in way, you have to give them a way. You have to clear the way so that the ambulance can move very easily. Okay, so this phenomena in which the image formed of an object appears to have undergone left-right inversion is called lateral inversion. The image is upright. The image of this is of the same size as the object. The image is at the same distance from the mirror as the object is from the surface of the mirror. The image shows lateral inversion. Okay. Fine, children. Have you all understood what is lateral inversion? So, now to show lateral inversion, children, this is simple. You can just go through the this activity. There is nothing much to explain in this. Okay. Now, the new topic. So, my dear students, let me tell you about what the spherical mirrors are. All the mirrors are not straight. They may be curved. These mirrors are called spherical mirrors as a part of the sphere. Okay. Children, the mirror, there are three types of mirrors. Okay. First is plane mirror, the one which we are using in our homes and all. The second one is concave and the third one is convex mirror. Okay. That you will be studying in detail here also and in your higher classes also. Okay. So, if I talk about convex and concave mirror, if you see yourself in a plane mirror, okay, you will be finding yourself of the exactly the same size. Then your image form would be upright position. But if I talk about concave and convex mirror, the images formed by them would be different. Okay. Some mirror, the image at some time it may be inverted. Okay. It may be of not of the same size. Okay. It is not clear. So things depend on the types of different mirrors which we have. Okay. So if I talk about convex and concave mirror, Look at yourself in the mirror. You will see an erect, upright image of yourself. Now take a stainless steel spoon. Okay. What you have done, you have taken a spoon. Everyone must have got a spoon. Go and get a spoon and right now see how you look in that spoon. You would be finding your images inverted. Okay. It is the image formed is inverted. It is not clear. It may be blurred. Okay. Some sort of things would be there. So now look at the image on the surface of the stainless spoon. Your image is not straight, erect or upright. It is different. Moreover, the invert curve of the spoon shows an upside down image, whereas the bulging side shows an upright blurred image. Fine children, just now I told you about two types of mirrors, plain mirrors which we are using at home. Now the second one is concave. Concave, whenever the mirror, it is here, okay, this way, inside. Concave is this one and convex is this one, okay. In concave, you can see the image form would be inside and the convex, in the convex it would be outside. Fine children? Now, this you can go through yourself. This is simple. Okay. Now, nature of image formed by different types of mirrors. Okay, this is very important. Just go through it. In plane mirror, the image formed is virtual and erect. Size same as of the object. Distance same as that of an object, which I have told you. If we talk about convex mirror, the image formed is virtual and erect. Okay, the image formed is virtual and erect, and size is diminished, means small. Okay, all, and where is it formed? It is formed between F and P. Okay, now if I talk about concave mirror, the image formed is erect, both real and virtual. It is magnified. Okay, distance between at the other distance reduces as the object moves further. Fine children, this you can go to. Now, uses of convex mirror. Where are we using convex mirror now? Okay, uses of convex mirror as a mirror in the car that gives a wide view of the angle behind the car. As a mirror that a bus driver uses to see the whole view of the bus. Then, as mirrors that are used to monitor different areas in a shop or a supermarket. Fine children, where are we using? We are using in the cars, okay, at the side of the car, okay, so that it can give a proper view what is outside, how many vehicles are running on the road and where your car is, okay. Then the bus driver uses in front seat so that he can see the back view of his entire bus, okay, as mirrors that are used to monitor different areas in a shop or supermarket. Now, uses of concave mirror, okay, I'll be telling you about uses of concave mirror. Okay, as dentist mirror do observe teeth inside the mouth. Okay, a telescope used by astronomer to view stars and other heavenly bodies. Then they are capable of focusing light from the sun at a particular point. This principle is used to convert solar energy into heat. Concave mirrors are used in headlights of vehicles also. So children, where are we using? We are using in a dentist shop. Whenever you go to a dentist and your dentist opens your mouth and he wants to examine what the problem is inside your mouth, he uses a concave mirror. Then by the astronomers also, in the telescope they are using, then they are using in case we want to convert the heat energy, solar energy into heat, we are using concave mirrors and in the headlights of all the vehicles. Fine children? So your next topic is lenses. Okay, what is a lens actually? A transparent glass with a spherical surface is called a lens. A lens can be of two types. They are convex lens and concave lens. Okay, what is a lens? As I told you, lens is a transparent glass. Okay, it is a transparent glass with a spherical surface. Okay, now there are two types of lenses I told you. First is convex lens known as converging lens and concave lens known as diverging lens. Okay, you can see this is the diagram of convex lens over here. and this is a convex lens. Now in concave lens, what you will see, you can see the diagram here. Okay, what is there? The middle part of the convex lenses, it is thick. Okay, but as we go towards the edges, it becomes thin. But the opposite of it is in concave lens. The middle part here, it is thin, but the at the edges it is broad. Fine, children. Now I'll tell you the difference between concave lens and convex and concave lens. Okay, can you see all your on your screens also? Fine. Now this is very simple. As I told you, convex lens, it is thicker in the middle and thinner at the edges. Opposite of it is with concave, it is thinner in the middle and edges and thicker at edges. Okay. Convex lens, it forms real, inverted and magnified image. But on the other hand, concave lens, it forms virtual, erect and diminished image. Fine. Then the size and nature of the image depends on the distance between the lens and the object over here. But in concave lens, the size and the nature of the image remains the same wherever the object is kept in front of the lens. Fine, children? Now come to the next page. Okay. Uses of concave lens. Okay, can you all see on the screens also? I'll just zoom out for you. Okay, fine. Now see, concave lens, if I talk about, these lenses are used in Galilean telescope. These lenses are used in the spectacles of the people who can't see distant objects. In case we have a problem of eyesight, we cannot see far away things, which type of lens do we use? In our spectacles, in our specs, we are using a concave lens. Fine, children? If I talk about convex lens now, it is imaginary magnified glass and also known as reading glasses. Okay, reading glasses. When you read, many of you, okay, what happens? Our eyesight gets weak and we are not able to read properly. What type of lens we are using in a specs that time? We are using a convex lens. Okay, in case we are not able to read small things, okay, the things which are near to us, okay, we are using convex lens. But for seeing the far off places, for far sighted, we are using concave lens. These lenses are used in cameras, spectacles, microscopes, telescopes, etc. Fine, children? Now we'll talk about colors. Okay, what are colors actually? Okay, this is very interesting. Just read it out with me. Have you seen a petrol or some kind of oil from the automobile spilled on the road? Look carefully. What do you see? You will see different colors gleaming in the liquid. This is actually the white light split into its component colors. The phenomena of splitting white light into its component colors on passing through a transparent medium like a glass prism is called dispersion of light. Light is actually white in color, but it is made up of 7 different colors. Okay, a white light is sunlight. When this light splits, it gives a band of different colors. This band of different colors is called spectrum. Okay, you must have seen the rainbow also. After the rain, you see the rainbow in the sky. How many colors it has got? It has got 7 colors, and we name it Vibgyor. Okay, we always name it as Vibgyor. Okay, now in the spectrum, okay, you will find all these colors. V is for violet over here, then I is for indigo, B for blue, G for green, Y for yellow, O for orange, and R for red. Here you can see. Okay, the rainbow always has a 7 color in band event. Okay, fine, children. Now come to the next one. Okay, can you all see? Fine now. Okay, spectrum can be observed by passing white light through a glass prism. This band of light is called the visible spectrum. As I told you, there are 7 colors, and whenever this light passes through the prism, it splits into these 7 colors. Actually, the sunlight is white in color, but when it passes through the prism, it all the colors they get separate. Okay. Now, for example, why a cross on the ambulance is in red color? It is because the red paint absorbs all the colors. The red color gets reflected. This reflected color enters our eyes and we can see the red cross. Fine, children? Why is it not painted in any other color? The reason behind it, because the red color, okay, what happens whenever we see it is because the red paint absorbs all the colors. Red paint has got the capacity to absorb all the other colors. That is why the cross is always red in color. Okay, fine, children. Now Newton's disk. If I talk about Newton's disk, can you all see on your screen now? Okay. We can also show that white light is made up of band of different colors, that is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red, by employing a Newton disk. A Newton disk has a spherical surface painted with different colors in equal proportions. The colors used are the components of white light. Okay, what is Newton disk? You can see on your screens also. This is a in circle shape, and all the shades of red, yellow, the colors which a spectrum has, it is painted in that. Okay. Now come to the next page. Okay. This is again an activity to show 7 colors combined to form white light. This is very easy. Just go through it. Okay. Now we'll be moving to the next page. I think with this we have finished and we have covered all the topics of this lesson. I hope you like the chapter. Please go through it thoroughly so that in case you have any problem, your problems can be sorted out. Have a good day. Bye-bye.